All right, yeah, man. What's going on, man? It's your boy Hype Fan Eagle representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. You already know, man. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the YouTube channel at Hype Fan Eagle One. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the Twitter page at Hype Eagle One. You already know. This is the full Eagles versus Titan games recap, man. This is the full recap. So we about to sum it up a little bit. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna be too long on it, you feel what I'm saying? Because I also want to do another recap, you know what I mean? But we ain't gonna do too long on it. First and foremost, I want to shout everybody out for viewing this video. I want to shout out all the viewers, the subscribers, everybody. Whether you watch my videos, whether religiously or in passing, we are here for you. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all. Shout out to all the hype fans out there. All right, let's get it, man. So let me go first. I want to say, great job, Jonathan Gannon. First and foremost, he actually owed us that game. He actually owed us a running back defensive game because over the last two or three games, previous last 2 or 3 games, the running backs was running all over us. And that was the big question mark, bro. That was the big question mark. And he actually owed us that. So great job, Jonathan Gannon, all around, all across the board defensively. Great job. Offensively, if I just want to take away the penalties, great job executing every play that we had. Just take away the penalties. Now, when you add the penalties, it was horrible because I feel like we could have been up at least one more time. We left a point on the board out there. You know what I mean? Too many big drives that was called back. I feel like Jalen Hurts would have had more passing yards. Just all around. So the penalties was a big thing for us, man. You know what I mean? We was moving the ball at will offensively. But what messed it up, though, is the penalties. So every time we get a big game, the penalties take it back. You know what I'm saying? So we came in this game not disciplined at all. You know what I'm saying? We came in this game not disciplined at all. Great job with stopping Derrick Henry. Great job defensively as far as our front four bringing the pressure on Ryan Tannehill. And man, I thought this was going to be a smash mouth game. I thought this was going to be a playoff simulation game, but it wasn't a playoff simulation game. You know what I mean? It was otherwise, you know. But shout out to the whole team. I'm gonna let you get your rocks off real quick. So go ahead.
Yeah. Hey man, what can I say after that? You covered mostly all the board. Like, well, I could say like you said, great for the coaching on the defense for Gannon for like actually playing that because I think that's what it looked like game plan for the run, having them stop and then get like too many holes for Derrick Henry to run through because you get him started, it's hard to stop. But we got him before he could get those yardage to get his footwork and that power to go in. So we got him a lot in the backfield. And then even if it wasn't in the backfield, he only got like 2 yards to 3 yards to run. He got a couple more than that, but it definitely wasn't consistent. So good. That's the number one thing. Good for make sure they stop the run because that put Tannehill in a type of position of passing and not really having that much people to pass to and to put that pressure on him really was the key to that. And then the last thing I want to say, you already covered everything. And the last thing I want to say that, I know, but then fully put onto it is next man up, I shout out to them, like, the people that comes up and step in from the starters, like, because a lot of time that could be cause a game to go out of hand when a person go down and the next man come up and he ain't really doing well. But all the players is stepping up. Like, no matter who go down, the next player he ball out. So shout out to those players that sits on the bench and waiting for the opportunity. And being patient because when they time come, they handle it. And then last but not least, shout out for Covey for actually having a good game. And running that ball and setting us up with some good yardage. So that's basically what I see. And it's all like you said, the penalties hurted us, but we prevailed through the penalty. That's what we know. Good teams, even with penalty, they win. They still win. And that's what we did. But I do want us to clean that up on the next game or the Giants game. Get those penalties under control and all that. So yeah, that's basically what it is.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. We definitely got to get that under control. But like you said, man, Shout out to Brenton Covey, man, because this is the first game he had positive yards for real. And I'm talking about more than 5 yards actually doing a punt return, you know. And I felt like he got inspired as we was talking about Boston Scott, being the fact that Boston Scott took his other spot in the You know, so and like you said, man, the next man up mentality, man. I'm glad that our team actually believe in that next man up mentality, man, because imagine if we were one of those teams that just didn't believe in that, man. We would have been in shambles. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the next man up, man. Shout out to the people that's actually played the game, man. Great game by Josh Sweat. Great game by Josh Sweat. Great game by our linebackers, Kazale White, TJ Edwards, holding Derrick Henry to minimum yards. You know what I'm saying? Very minimum yards, man. Shout out to the defensive pressure. Shout out to the best cornerback, the best 2 cornerback duo in the league, man. Shout out to Darius. Shout out to Marcus Epps. And last but not least, man, shout out to Reed Blankenship, man. Shout out to Reed Blankenship. TJ Gardner. He did a very good job, man. Very good job. Blankenship is amazing, man. So we got a squad, man. Shout out to Smitty. Shout out to AJ Brown, man. Shout out to Jay Hurts for proving people like, yo, I feel like Jay Hurts not even worried about the MVP. I feel like Jalen Hurts got a way bigger point to prove, or way bigger chip on his shoulder rather than an MVP, bro. So shout out to Jay Hurts for improving on his throwing. You know what I'm saying? And actually going to the lab and actually handling what he needed to handle. You know what I'm saying? I like that. He stayed down till he came up, man. So also shout out to Nick Sirianni, man. Nick Sirianni. Shout out, yo, we put on a display. Like, if you just take away the penalties, bro, we put on a display, bro. We put on a display, man. So before you get up out of here, before I get up out of here, man, Fly Eagles Fly, man. If you haven't yet, man, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the Twitter page, man. I will do another recap possibly tonight, or matter of fact, more than likely tonight. So stay tuned into that, because I do want to get back to these games and watch it, man. But you already know, man. Shout out to my boy Young Jers right there, man. You know what I mean? Held it down. He definitely, you know, he had work, but you know, he did a real one a favor, man. He a real one too, man. So shout out to Young Jers. You already know, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's your boy Hype Fan Eagle representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. You already know, man. Gang, squad.